In a huge factory in Henderson, a new Perth landmark is taking shape. Two giant arches created from almost 200 tonnes of steel.
The pedestrian bridge is the key feature of the Elizabeth Quay.
Here's the $20 million pedestrian bridge in all its glory. At 110 metres long, the two arches will span the entrance to the Elizabeth Quay inlet, linking up with the man-made island at the bottom of your screen.
It's the entrance to the quay for all navigational entrance, and it's going to be a real prominent statement as you come up to Elizabeth Quay from all sides.
Hundreds of high-grade steel parts are being fitted together, with each arch built in 3 sections. Elizabeth Quay project manager Anthony Durlow from Leighton Broad.
Once they're on site, those 3 pieces per arch will be welded together. Some minor paintwork will be completed then, and the arches will be lifted into their final place.
The 2 big base plates are the heaviest part of the bridge. At 6.5 tonnes each and 14 centimetres thick, they had to be shipped in from Russia. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle that's taken 4 months to complete.
Every day on Elizabeth Quay, it's like that. We start to see another piece that starts to take shape, so it's quite an exciting phase of the project.
Of course, the bridge needs to be indestructible. This white spray shows where they've carried out what they call non-destructive testing. And I'm pleased to report it passed. Just up the road at a second factory, they're making the steel decking, the part of the bridge that you'll walk over. Again, it's an engineering masterpiece that's taken dozens of workers months to pull together.
So this is the central pier of what will be the pedestrian bridge.
At the Elizabeth Quay site, 3 massive piers are providing the biggest challenge so far. They'll be the underwater support for the pedestrian bridge. Remember those base plates at the factory? Well, they'll attach to these bolts on the top of the pier. Surrounded by temporary sheet piles, each concrete pier has 30 tonnes of stainless steel reinforcing.
So here we're doing all the substructure works and everything that comes up to meet the deck.
There's some above ground construction too. This is one of the restaurants and bars starting to take shape. Remember the heritage listed Florence Hummerston kiosk that used to sit on the esplanade?
It was taken apart very carefully and stored in some factories until now, and now the pieces are coming back to site.
It's being rebuilt brick by brick and will once again house a restaurant on the Elizabeth Quay Island. And the sand will start being replaced by water in May. You can now see the outline of the inlet and ferry terminal. So where I'm standing now will be smack bang in the middle of the Elizabeth Quay inlet. This will be part of the Swan River in just a few months. In just 2 weeks, a freeway convoy will see the 110-metre bridge trucked up from Henderson to be welded together and painted on site.
Now we've got a lot of concrete work, a lot of the finishes that are starting to happen, a lot of the services have already been put in that will be underneath the final finishes. So the next 6 months will be drastic changes on Elizabeth Quay.